What's up?
Hey,
Welcome to
where's
our...
Hunter?
He's abandoned us.
Yeah,
He ain't feeling the Demon Slayer hype.
I know.
But we are, and we're here to review it.
Demon Slayer movie.
Yeah, the movie silly, not the show. Which, for the beginning, we're going to do non-spoilers.
Yeah.
To be clear, we'll have a point that we'll tell y'all we're going to, talk about the real shit and y'all should get the fuck out. But until then, what you got?
Fantastic.
It is really good.
Really good. It's honestly, it's basically just like a short season.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. It doesn't really feel like a movie.
Yeah.
It's legit just a carryover from season one.
Yeah, I would say it's basically like a movie version of season 2 of Seven Deadly Sins, which few episodes, except for
basically.
way higher quality.
It's basically like like 4 episodes, or actually more than that.
Yeah.
It's like 6 or 8 episodes, jumbled into
something
one
like
continuation.
And I do think though you can tell while maybe the plot and stuff that happens kind of feels like the start of a season or a small season.
The production value.
I think you can tell in the money that it's a movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there are multiple scenes that live up to the animation and everything from episode 19, which is famous for the show.
Yeah.
So I think definitely the production value, you can tell that they put more money into it than they probably would have just being on TV. Although I do hope that...
Which makes me curious as to how season 2 is going to look compared to the movie.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. I hope that because it did so well, we see that level of production with season 2.
Yeah.
Because, if you keep up with it all, Demon Slayer, the movie, is now the highest grossing anime film
of all time
in Japan, and it hasn't even had a Western release yet or anything, so its worldwide numbers are going to go up.
And it's not just popular in Japan, it's super popular in the international community, so whenever it gets released over here, it's going to do the same numbers, if not more.
Which, don't worry about how we watched it. Well, think about that. We definitely didn't participate in any One Piece activities. We flew to Japan in the dead of night.
Yeah, flew to Japan.
Watched it in a socially distant theater.
His brother lives in Japan. We got
That is true.
We got
that at least.
We got special viewing privileges.
Wore a mask. Socially distant is a good time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's definitely how we watched it.
100%. Anyway,
but no,
it's a really good movie.
Yeah.
Been looking. A lot of really good action. A lot of really good comedy.
Yeah.
It has basically it hits all the notes. You should definitely give it a chance whenever it's released in America.
Yeah.
And not pirate it.
I'd say it definitely it has all the good things you enjoy from the show. If you like the show, I don't see there being any way you don't like the movie.
Yeah.
Because it's just a streamlined version, and in some ways really good because I've watched it twice now, and I can't really think of anything I disliked from it.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm not gonna sit here and be like it's the most perfect anime movie ever made or anything, but it's just fun. And if you're there for Demon Slayer and the characters' relationships, I think they get even better, especially Tanjiro and Inosuke.
Yeah.
You see a lot of development in them and the characters overall, and of course the action's still on par, the animation. Fucking Studio Nut needs to do more stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Can't get over their name, but they need to make more shit and just hurry up for season 2. I don't know when it's gonna be, but they need to speed run that shit. I need it now.
Yeah.
But that was a lot of fun. I don't have any disappointments with it. I think it's probably a 10 out of 10 for me. Where did you rank it?
I gave it a 10 on Mal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's around there. It's like a 9 or a 10, definitely.
So other than that, there's not enough time for it to really even have problems. I don't think. Like I said, it does what it's there to do, and it's just a fun, good movie.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely worth checking out. I don't know how much can really say without
not spoiling
getting into the spoiler territory, and it's kind of just self-explanatory. I think if you like it, series, you're gonna like it. What about? Do you think there would be any way people who haven't watched the show would be able to enjoy it? Or do you think you would need to have watched?
I mean, I'm sure
show?
You can enjoy it without watching the show, but like you wouldn't have that backstory if you hadn't watched the show.
Yeah, I guess like the whole setup with like what's going on with Nezuko would be.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
You would be lost on that. I think without
you'd be lost on like his family and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like all the flashback stuff.
The dance of the fire, the like fire dance. Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely, what we're saying is go watch Demon Slayer.
Go watch Demon Slayer.
You got time.
And then watch the movie whenever it's released in America.
They did just today, as of recording this, release for some reason the English dub trailer.
Really?
So I don't know if that means it's coming to the U.S. faster because it wasn't like. It wasn't an English release trailer, instead it was specifically the dub trailer.
Huh.
So, hopefully, that means we might get it soon. Because I would definitely...
If it's released in America, though, and it's only in dub in the theaters, I'm going to be very upset.
Yeah. At least, because, I mean, it needs to at least have a sub version. And from my time working in the movie theater, that's usually what they did, is like pretty much every anime movie we would get, one night would be the sub, and the next night would be the dub.
Oh, okay.
It would usually have 2 nights, and if it's like praise for how good the movie is, if it's anywhere in a theater near here, I'll wear a fucking hazmat suit if I have to. I'm going watching it.
Yeah.
Because I can't even imagine how good it would look and sound in a theater.
Yeah.
Because I said, if you've watched Demon Slayer, you know, like, the spectacle of how they do the fights and the animation is one of the biggest draws for the show.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I agree.
Any other non-spoiler stuff? Before we move on?
Go watch the movie.
Go watch the movie. And now, if you don't want spoilers, get the fuck out.
Yeah, leave the video.
If you're not a manga reader and knows what happens, or you haven't also taken an overnight trip to Japan, get the hell out, because now we're going to actually talk about the fucking movie. And I think we both know what we need to talk about. Even though it's fucking painful.
Oh, man. Rengoku?
Dude. Rengoku's death hurts. It hurts really fucking bad.
It hurts real bad.
Like, I legitimately have not cried in an anime like that since Your Lie in April and Assassination Classroom. It hit me really hard.
I hate whenever anime introduce such a badass character and then kill him almost immediately.
And it sucks because, like, leading up to, like, once the final fight begins with him and the Waxing Moon member, I don't remember his name or if they even said it.
Starts with an A or something, I think.
Mm-hmm. You pretty much know during that fight the whole time he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it sucks. Like, when I was watching it, I was holding out hope that he wouldn't. I just kept being like, come on, like, somebody do something.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, but there's nothing like Chenjiro or Inosuke could have fucking done.
No.
They
would have died instantly.
That character is so OP.
Yeah.
Like I don't even want to know what the other Waxing Moons and, like, Muzan are like now, like, power-wise. Because that dude, like, I knew he was fucked the moment he first cuts his arm and it just snaps back together.
Yeah. In,
like, a split second. I mean, there's a moment he gets entirely cut off and it just, like, Mjolnir style comes back into place.
Yeah.
Like,
it instantly
it's insane. I just, like... That was insane, but that fight...
That fight's fucking amazing.
That fight is so good. Like, that fight made episode 19's fight for me look like...
Yeah.
Look like a child drew that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff was insane. And the whole story, like the flashback with his mom and everything. That stuff. It hit hard.
Yeah. Like, the first half of the movie is really good.
Mm-hmm. But you said you had it... Because you had it at about an 8 before that fight.
And then that fight happens, dude, and it just kicks it into another gear.
And I like that they didn't put anything in the trailer or anything about that character.
Yeah, no, he wasn't in the trailer at all.
Like, I'm honestly surprised. I saw no spoilers about that character.
Yeah, neither did
I didn't see anything on Instagram or anything else, which I 100% normally would have had that shit. If it had come out in the US and I hadn't watched it yet, that would have been spoiled by now.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
If it had been, people had access to it. But, because I was wondering, like, because we watched it together, so then, but there was like a point when I watched it first time by myself, like, I was looking at the time, and I was like, there's no way this movie's about to end.
Yeah.
I was like, something else is gonna happen, because they had almost beat the sleep dude.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot his name.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
I don't know if he even says his name, but they had almost beat him. I was like, oh fuck, something else is gonna happen, and
he just like they're out in the fucking
they're
out in the fucking like field by the woods, and then his eyes appear in the forest, and then he just fucking, oh my god, dude.
Yeah, but that fight is so good. I mean, even leading up to that, there was shit that I like really, so like the whole thing with Inosuke, I really liked them developing him and Tanjiro's bond more.
Yeah.
The shit was so funny. Like
I feel like Inosuke takes more of a front seat
mm-hmm.
in the movie than he did in season 1, really.
Yeah. I mean, but he also, like, in season 1, he was the last one to show up.
Yeah.
Because Zenitsu was there first, and obviously Nezuko. So he was the...
Well, if you want to count Butterfly Girl.
Yeah. But she isn't, like, traveling with them yet.
She's going to, though, I think.
I assume so. I think her and Scar dude.
Really?
Eventually. I think he'll end up... I could see him being the kind of character in the future that gets, like, they actually bond with, and then he dies.
Yeah.
Like, he dies too.
I don't know. For some reason, I remembered at the end of season 1, I thought she was going on the train with them.
Mm.
That's what I almost remember seeing that, but I guess not.
Because the last thing with them is Tanjiro flips the coin and then like tells her to, since he won, that makes her promise that she'll start making choices for herself and do what she wants. But she seemed like a cool character, and I want to see more of her, hopefully in season 2.
Yeah.
But their bond was cool. Like, my favorite funny moment, other than Inosuke's dream, which was freaking hilarious, where he's their god, was the moment when the demon integrates with the train. He's just like, I knew it.
Yeah, because
like the master is very wise.
At the beginning of the fucking movie, he's like headbutting the train
because he's so determined it's actually a monster. And even in his dream, it's like a giant centipede train. Thing in the cave. So that shit had me dying.
It's really funny.
That and how like Tanjiro is giving up arguing with him when he'd say like, "I'm your boss," he'd just be like, "I know," and then just like keep going.
I know.
But that shit was good. Zenitsu did Zenitsu things.
Yeah, he wasn't in the movie a whole lot, to be honest. Like, he had a few scenes, but other than that...
Like usual, when he does use his power, that shit looks so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he doesn't do much, but when he does, it looks really cool.
Yeah.
But, really, like, I think, like, for me, the best things about the movie were Tanjiro and Inosuke, and then Tanjiro and Rengoku.
Yeah.
Which went... Sucks so much he ain't gonna be there no more.
I know. He was shaping up to be like a mentor character, and now...
Yeah. And the final scene of all the Hashiras learning was death. That shit hurt too.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the whole thing when Tanjiro starts screaming, because we talk about it off camera, but that's what kills me the most.
Yeah. In
these deaths, which I ain't gonna drop in case other people haven't watched those shows, but like, it's not just the character dying. It's two things. It's when they die with a smile.
Yeah.
Because they know that they've done good, or they're like ready, and when the other characters start screaming. That shit kills me.
And they did the thing where the first scene was the last scene. Yeah. Like the leader of the Hashiras, or the leader of the Demon Slayers was at the graveyard. He was there for Rengoku.
Yeah. That shit. Dude,
he was like, I'm gonna meet him again soon. Talking about he's gonna die.
Yeah, I really think he's gonna die in season 2.
Yeah.
Because he's already like sick and dying anyway.
I wonder who would become the leader of the Demon Slayers.
I don't know, because we just don't know enough about the other Hashira
yet.
Because the main dude who saves Tanjiro and them, he just doesn't. He's not very active, so I don't know if it'd be him. Like, or at least like he doesn't really seem like he could be a leader.
Yeah,
he doesn't talk to anybody.
It could be.
It could be Shinobu.
The dude that trained Tanjiro, the dude that used to be a Hashira.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he wants to come back into the fold. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's gonna be one of them, I'd say maybe Shinobu because she's kind of taking the biggest role.
Yeah.
But she's also kind of crazy, so I don't know. But it could be any one of them because we just don't know enough about them yet, which I assume will be a big, or at least I hope will be a big part of this next season. Is them getting to know the other Hashira, and I really hope those motherfuckers find that waxing moon dude and get to fight him and get their revenge. And I'm just excited to see what they do. And Ufotable needs to keep it up. They're doing such a freaking good job.
Ufotable is, man, they're so good. Their animation's just on another level.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the fuck they're on over there, but they need more anime.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think this is their main thing right now.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to see more from it. And I don't even really have any predictions. I don't even know where it's going to go. It didn't really end where it set up what they're going to do.
Yeah, not really. The only thing we know is like Tanjiro
reading the fire documents.
Yeah.
But so overall, like 10 out of 10 for me. It was said in the non-spoiler. If you like Demon Slayer, I think you'll like it a lot. Probably fucking cry.
Yeah.
Which I guess at this point, hopefully, if y'all are watching this, you've already watched it or don't give a shit. But
that's true.
But maybe if you haven't watched it, hopefully this convinced you to go watch the series because it is a lot of fun and has some really good action and story. And so I think definitely a good one. I'm glad I got to watch it and hopefully get to see it in theaters.
Yeah, definitely.
Got anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Well, thank y'all for watching this. If you have watched Demon Slayer, let us know what you thought about it. And if you haven't, let us know what you're excited about. And give us your theories for the next season, what y'all want to see.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think we're out.
See ya.